are back. Wonderful. So, Andrew just let us know that Mayor McCarthy is on the line with us. Mayor from Schenectady, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show.
We are well. We are well. Another big day happening in downtown Schenectady today, and we're happy to share it with you and try to get as many people out there and go look at homes and see all the sites. So thank you for calling into the show, and you have a couple of guests there with you this morning also.
We have Larry Spring, the superintendent of Schenectady City Schools, and Jaime Forero, the regional field director for housing and urban development.
Excellent, excellent. So I guess I'll turn it over to you, so to speak, in terms of what's happening down there. If you want to tell all the listeners what's going on right now, I believe, right?
Sure, we do. This is our second annual H.O.M.E.S fair, where we opened up City Hall. Have over 20 vendors in here going over banking, financing, all the support functions of buying and owning a home. And then later today we will have a number of open houses throughout the city of Schenectady. And part of the uniqueness of this, I'm also going to raffle off some housing listings for realtors here in another hour. We take some of the houses the city has taken through foreclosure, put everybody's name in a hat, assign them a listing, and they've gone out and sold that. We've done this earlier this year. It was quite successful, and it's brought a renewed interest to the market here in Schenectady.
That's excellent. I remember last year this event. It was the first year, as you said, and it was widely received. Right now it's 11:18, and this started at 10 this morning.
Yes,
is that true?
We're doing this interview from my office, but City Hall is abuzz with people, and also the Green Market is here on the outside of City Hall, so people can stop down for the H.O.M.E.S fair, or they can stop at the Green Market and just enjoy a lot of the great produce and products that are available there.
That's excellent. I remember when you took office, one of your first agendas was to improve the housing and address the housing problems in the city, and this is obviously a big step. And we all thank you for doing that. And in terms of the vendors, I believe there's also special mortgage programs available down there for potential homeowners that people should take advantage of, 100% financing or very little down payments. Mary's on our program this morning from Prudential Manor Homes, and we're just talking about some of the homes that are down there that are for sale. And, we're looking at payments $800, $900, $1,000 a month on a home. With principal, interest, taxes, everything included.
Amazing opportunities.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's great value here, and unfortunate to have Larry Spring here, where the school district has been a full partner in this, and it's been that perception, some of the negative image of Schenectady, people cast the school district in a light that isn't necessarily true, and a lot of times just factually flawed, so that part of this ongoing effort is to talk about the value in housing here, talk about the great opportunities that are within the school district, and just create value in the neighborhoods where we're competitive with anything in the Capital District.
Yeah, Larry, I saw something I read online this morning that the teaching staff in Schenectady includes 56 national board certified teachers, which is more than any other district in the state, notwithstanding New York City. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is. It's remarkable. The national board certification really is the gold standard for teaching in this country. It's beyond any state certification that exists. New York City is the only school district in the state that has more nationally board certified teachers than Schenectady. And in order to get that many nationally board certified teachers, they have more teachers than we do students. So we've got a very high percentage of our staff that have really put in the time and the effort and developed their skill and expertise to achieve that credential. We're really proud of that.
That's impressive. Very impressive.
It's a great stat.
Yeah, no one can ever hold a torch to that. That's amazing. And then there's obviously hundreds of different programs are out there, and I've had clients in years past want to make sure they were in Schenectady for teaching based on their children's needs, based on their their history, their
clients who are looking for a place where, if you're looking for some of the most rigorous advanced academic programming in the area, Schenectady is one of the very few places that has an international baccalaureate program. Kids who are interested in the arts, we've got the John Sayles School of Fine Arts. Kids come out of that program, producing twice or three times as many plays and performances as they do in other schools. So our students, have received scholarships to places like Duke for things like acting. It's really kind of an unheard of kind of situation in upstate New York that, we're able to provide experiences for kids in high school that they might not otherwise be able to get without going to college first.
Right. And you're right, that as Mayor McCarthy was stating, they definitely have the school system there is second to none, and it does maybe sometimes have a negative connotation. So it's good to hear from you in terms of what's going on in Schenectady and making sure people are aware of, because that's one thing, people coming to this area, one of the biggest things that they always ask about is what's the school system, because that's most important to a lot of parents.
Oh, and absolutely, and certainly, I experience it from both ends, so I not only lead the school district and make sure that our programs are high quality and we're serving all of our kids well, but, I experience it from the other end as well. I've got two young kids who attend schools in Schenectady, and they love it. They enjoy it. They've made friends quickly. They love their teachers. We really have a great caring system for kids, and it's amazing either way I look at it.
Well, I like that. Down there right now, folks, what is happening in downtown Schenectady is Mayor McCarthy has opened the city to anyone looking at purchasing a home. So I put that out to people that are looking at buying a house to live in, what we call owner-occupied homes, multifamily homes, investors. That's a big piece of the market right now in terms of owning homes, 2 and 3 and 4 unit homes that can produce rental income, taking some of the foreclosed homes that are on the tax rolls off the tax rolls, rehabbing the homes. There's special mortgage programs involved right now where people can buy a home with some of the marquee programs down there. 100% financing with no PMI. There's also some rehabilitation programs that are going on right now where people can buy a home, get some money to rehab the homes. So there's a lot of really special things going on right now. And is this an all-day thing, or does it end at a certain time this afternoon?
We'll wrap it up around 2 o'clock. Some of the open houses may go a little bit beyond that, but want people to come down, see what we have, and just enjoy the good things here in Schenectady.
Right, and last year, I believe, and I don't know, obviously it's too soon to tell, but last year there was over 100, more than 100 new homeowners that took advantage of the Key to the City program that's down there. So hopefully we'll surpass that this year.
Exactly. Again, it's a good mortgage program for a city like Schenectady. We appreciate Key Bank's participation in that. And we did as you pointed out, over 100 sales through that program, but that doesn't always fit everybody's needs. And so there's been, people have relationships with other banks. They go through the process to see what's best for them in their individual circumstances, and we want to work with them to deal with that. Because you have, again, in Schenectady, you got some high-end housing, you got some good middle-class housing, and then there's some that's more challenging, and you have to negotiate a package almost on a individual basis for those properties. You pointed out we have some of the rehab money, a 203K financing package so that you can do the acquisition of the property and the final mortgage package.
Roll in the rehab.
Right into the rehab is right there, so you can do your closing, and then over the next 90 days, 180 days, get the house fixed up to the standards that you want and be able to move into it and call it a home.
That is one of the best programs out there that I think is very underutilized. And as the mayor stated, you could buy a house with as little as 3.5% down for a down payment using the 203K program, buy the house and carve out or earmark money for rehabilitation. So it's a truly, truly amazing program. It's an FHA program. And as we were talking to Mary before we went on the air, you're looking at some of these homes that are considerably less than what it would cost to rent. And I think that's something that has fueled this housing market with interest rates this low. You look in the paper or the periodicals about what's out there for 2 and 3 bedroom homes for rent, and you're looking at mortgage payments considerably less than what it would cost to rent. So I think this is a tremendous opportunity based on the programs that are available, based on current interest rates, and also the small amount of money that's needed for down payments. And you can roll in a lot of the closing costs also, if not all. So I know you have Jaime there from HUD, and I hope these programs never go away. The 203K. So.
Oh yeah, we're the administration and the Department of Housing and Urban Development through some of the career ladder or the ladders of opportunity that the president's been talking about continue to put resources into these communities. I'd like to talk about Schenectady in particular, though. It's just so heartening to see the administration here with the mayor, the school district with the superintendent, and the business partners who are working together. You know, one of the real advantages of this community in the Capital District at large is the relatively lower unemployment rate as opposed to the national average. We're nearly 3% lower. Really adds to that, and certainly the Home Ownership Made Easy program, some of the 203K programs that you talked about for remodeling and updating some of these homes really have contributed to the supply of homes that are available. So Schenectady is a great opportunity for young families, for people starting second careers, and really encourage folks to come down and take a look.
That's great. A lot going on down there, I can imagine. And Schenectady is, I go down there quite a bit. It's such a community enhanced environment. You know, it's like the old school community enhanced where they have the parades and a lot of fun stuff going on now with the theater and the restaurants that are down there. A lot of growth. That's got to be one of the top growth. Every time I go down there, I see something that's new that I haven't seen. A lot of my favorite restaurants are down there. So yes,
it's just amazing that Proctor's now is drawing 650,000 people a year into that facility. And Philip Morris had told me recently, last year they did over 1,700 events at Proctor's. That's at the main stage, the Black Box Theater, and within that Proctor's campus. So there's multiple events going on there every day. They do educational programs. They do the big Broadway shows. There's comedy. There's movies. It's really exciting to be part of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of excitement, and I appreciate you sharing a few minutes. I know you got a full plate today, and we're coming to the bottom of the hour. So once again, thank you, Mayor McCarthy, for coming on and letting everybody know about what's happening right now. Thank you for opening your city and all the programs, all the vendors, people are there about mortgages and credit counseling, and I'm sure there's vendors there with regard to rehabbing and contractors. So everything I think you need to know is there right now, and I encourage everybody to take advantage of this nice day and go down there and visit and see some of the homes that are available, and hopefully can take advantage of some home ownership with low interest rates and some great values on homes.
Listen, thank you for the opportunity to help us get the word out.
Our pleasure. We'll continue talking about it for the second half of the program. Mary from Prudential Manor Homes is here, so we'll be talking about that. And once again, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I hope it's another successful year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. I think that's got to be just totally buzzing down there right now with all the people. So I encourage everybody to go down to Schenectady and take advantage of all the resources that are there for home ownership. All right, we're coming to the bottom of the hour. You're listening to Drew Aiello and Joe Campanella from Homestead Funding Corp. Heard every Sunday from 11 to 12 on News Talk 810 and 103.1 WGY.